హలో హలో.
ఇవాళ ఎప్పుడు బ్రో ఈవెంట్ 1:30కా అప్డేట్?
ఏది అప్డేటా?
ఆ,
1:30 ఆఫ్లైన్కి వెళ్తుంది.
అదే
2 to 15 అట్లా అప్డేట్ వస్తుంది.
నాది సాయంత్రం అవుతుంది అప్డేట్ అయ్యే వరకు.
అది కూడా అంతే.
ఆ అప్డేట్ ఎందుకు బ్రో అంత సేపు పట్టుకుంటుంది? అది కొంచెం ఎంబీ అయినా
ఆ,
260 ఎంబీ అయినా
అది ఫోర్ట్
2
నైట్
hours
ఏం
పడుతుంది.
చేస్తుంది అంటే రీడ్ రైట్ అన్నీ ఒకేసారి చేసుకుంటుంది కదా.
ఆ, అది
అదే లేట్ అయ్యేది. మిగతా 10 ఏం చేస్తాయంటే ఫస్ట్ అంతా డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకుంటాయి, తర్వాత
అవును,
రీడ్ రైట్ చేసుకుంటాయి. కానీ ఇది అట్ట కాదు కదా.
ఇది అట్లా కాదు కదా. అది అర్థమే కదా. 1 hour పడుతుంది బ్రో, 1 hour కంటే ఎక్కువ పడుతుంది ఒకసారి. ఏందో అసలు. నిన్నటిది రీప్లేస్ లాది ఒకసారి సేవ్ చేసి పెట్టుకుంటా. నేను ఆడినాం కదా ఒక మ్యాచ్ చూసిన కదా. రీప్లేస్ లోడింగ్ కాదని కట్టేసారు. ఫినిష్.
రావడం లేదు.
All right, thanks. I hope that helped you guys. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment below, and check out the. So make sure you pop out the window before you collect this URL, and also make sure you copy all of this CSS code because this window is pretty long. Okay, so you got to copy the whole thing. So make sure you get all of that copied. You want it to look. Oh, here we go. Is basically what it's got after you've copied that link URL. OK, transparency. So what HT going to do is go to the site. Do now is okay. So if you click OK, basically you can see it's got the chat there, but it's not transparent like this one over here. So in order to get this transparency, what you want to do is go to the site, this here. So you might have to do this before every stream because sometimes this link changes and it might get your chat to get stuck if you don't update this before you start streaming every single time.
ఒక నిమిషం. హలో బ్రో, నేను ఒక 10 మినిట్స్లో వస్తా, కొంచెం చిన్న పని ఉంది.
వెళ్తున్నావా?
ఒక 5 to 10 మినిట్స్లో వచ్చేస్తా.
సరే సరే.
నేను ఆన్లైన్లో ఉంటా కానీ 5 to 10 మినిట్స్లో వచ్చేస్తా. యా, బాయ్.
బాయ్.
time. So chat demo right in there. So at the chat H, all you want to do you copy all of this CSS code before you copy this code. All right, thanks. I hope that helped you guys. Feel free to like, subscribe, comment below, and check out the other videos. All right, bye.
Hey guys, welcome to another Gauging Gadgets live streaming tutorial video. In this video I'm going to show you how to view chat from your streams either on like Twitch or YouTube, Facebook, something like that, while you're in a game and only have one monitor. So if you don't have you'll be using some free software from a company called Restream. Restream is a very popular your stream. I'll show you a way to have it. We're going to be using some free software from a company called Restream. Restream is a very popular company that allows people to stream to multiple platforms at the same time. So if you've ever seen anybody stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook at the same time, they're probably using Restream. Now they do have a paid version, but we'll be using the free version, and you can actually live stream to multiple platforms using the free version as well. If you decide to upgrade, check the description, because if you use my link down there, you'll get $10 off your first month. Alright, so to get started, the first thing you need to do is simply go to Restream.io and sign up for an account. Check the description because I'll have the link down there, as well as a detailed write-up in case you get lost. Once you get into your Restream account, you'll need to add what they call channels. So channels are the different live streaming platforms you're going to stream to. If you're just streaming Twitch or YouTube, you just need to connect your Restream account with those individual streaming services and make sure that it's enabled. So as an example, I just removed Twitch and we'll go through the steps of enabling it again. So I'm going to go to Add Channel, then I'll find Twitch in the huge list of streaming services they have available, and then I'll go to Connect Twitch. You might be asked to log in, but basically you have to give Restream access to your channel so it can not only live stream it, but also view and control the chat. So we're going to do Authorize, and then it will bring us back to the Destinations page in Restream. So now what I need to do in the left sidebar is find Chat, select that, and then as you can see, I can open it up in the browser, but if I want to have the overlay where I can view it in my game, go to Download for Windows. Save the file, and then just open it up and start installing it. So now that I have it installed, you can see it right here. And kind of the cool thing here, if you're multi-streaming to different platforms, you'll see all of the chats for all the different live streaming services in this one area. So if I go to my Twitch channel and say something, you'll see that show up in the Restream chat software right there. Now what we need to do is configure this chat box to work while we're in a game. So go down, select settings, and then go to appearance. Once the appearance settings open up, the first thing I'm going to do is just resize the chat window so that it's not too big, and it just allows me to view the chat while I'm in game without blocking too much of the game. And I'm going to position it where I want it in the game as well. So now what we need to do, they do have a compact version which makes the chat a little bit smaller, so if that's what you want, you could do calling it where it can chat. So we're going to do authorize, and then it will bring us back to the destinations page in Restream. So now what I need to do in the left sidebar is find chat.
చిన్న పెట్టిందా కాకపోతే చిన్న పని ఉంటే చూసుకుంటాను రేపుతానే స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను ఇప్పుడైనా ఆన్ చేసి పెట్టేసి కావాలండి
Select that, and then as you can see, I can open it up in the browser, but if I want to have the overlay where I can view it in my game, go to download for Windows. Save the file, platforms, you'll see all of the chats for all the different live streaming services in this one area. So if I go to my Twitch channel and say something, you'll see that show up in the Restream chat software right there. Now what we need to do is configure this chat box to work while we're in a game. So go down, select settings, and then go to appearance. Once the appearance settings open up so that it's in the game as well or viewing your streams, it also shows their have it allow it to show it over the game. With the background opacity, I recommend turning this down so you can actually see through the window and just see the chat away. You can also turn this down for the messages as well. You can actually chat back. I'm not
What's up, guys? Welcome back once again to the Gaming Careers YouTube channel. Look
going to
at
do
what
that.
we have
Up to you.
here.
You're going to over the monitor.
The silver
If
play
this video
button
helped you,
arrived
give
from
it a
YouTube
Tech Tutorials.
for crossing
Thank you so
100,000
much for watching.
subscribers on the Gaming Careers channel. I unboxed this yesterday on stream, so thanks very much to a game run being much easier to capture and stream these games. So to get started with this cool application that allows you to read and interact with your Twitch chat whilst still playing in your game, you need to head to restream.io/chat. And I know what you're thinking, Pete, you've already done a video on Restream, you know, that website where you can stream to 30 different platforms simultaneously. And yes, you're right, I have. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out in the card up top. But Restream have also built a chat application that allows you to do this cool thing with transparency and having the window always remaining on top of your game. So head over to restream.io/chat, and we need to be looking for this link up here where it says looking for the desktop version of the program, and you click desktop chat and it should bring you to a page where you can then download the software for Windows. So exactly as you always do with your downloads and installation, go through the normal setup process, and I will see you as we launch the application. Next, what we're going to need to do is log into our Restream account. So if you don't already have one, it's a super simple free sign up, and it allows you to connect a few of your different streaming accounts, so Twitch or YouTube or Mixer or multiple of these if you want to, into Restream, so that you can then use this application to chat on those platforms. So if you've got an account, log in. If you don't, sign up. It's very, very easy. Once you've successfully logged into the Restream platform, you should get this chat box here, and this is a chat window exactly the same as the one that you have on Twitch or on Mixer or on YouTube. You can see up here I have only connected my Twitch account, so down here I can select to respond to numerous chats if I have numerous platforms that I'm streaming to, but for me I'm just going to stream to my Twitch, so I can respond directly to my Twitch chat through this chat box. However, the thing is with this chat box is that it can be hidden by other windows, so I can quite easily alt tab to a different program and it still gets hidden behind it. And we want it to appear in front of everything as well as in front of our game. So for that we're going to need to head into the settings. So you come up here and click the little settings cog. Now it'll take us to the accounts tab, but the one that we really care about is called appearance. So if we click across to the appearance tab, we can see some options, and the first option, hopefully super self-explanatory, window always on top. So if I click this will mean that the chat window is now always on top, and what I mean by that is I can go completely going to be personal preference opacity, which is actually the % or something, just whilst we continue setting up the software, and then I'm going to drag that back down to 1% when we are ready to actually use it. So what other options do we still have here? A little tidbit to something to my chat, to interact directly with the chat window. The last couple of options, URL display, this just means that it's going to replace any URLs in your chat with tinyURL. Hold down the hotkey. The hotkey by default is set to control. I'll give you what I typically use in settings. So you come up here and click the little settings cog. Now it'll take us to the accounts tab, but the one that we really care about is called appearance. So if we click across to the appearance tab, we can see some options, and the first option, hopefully super self-explanatory, window always on top. So if I click this will mean that the chat window is now always on top, and what I mean by that is I can go to my Google Chrome tab and I could go to the Gaming Careers website, or keep using Google Chrome or any other application, and my chat window is still staying on top of that. Now that's all good and useful, but it is completely blocking part of our screen. So you can imagine if we had a game running and we had our chat up in the top corner like this, we would be not able to see the top corner of our game. So we want to add some transparency to this. So if we jump back into the settings, you can see the next option is to enable transparency. If we check that, we then get some options down here as we can change the opacity of our window. Now this is largely going to be personal preference.
Hello streamer sir, streamer. Hello sir, I'm big fan of you sir.
But just for now, I'll give you what I typically use, and that is to set the window opacity all the way down to the minimum, which is 1%. And message opacity, which is actually the messages that show on top of our chat.
अरे सीजन 4 रेटिंग कैसे करते हैं हाईएस्ट
हाईएस्ट टॉप कैटेगरी कॉर्नर
फिक्स है
దలోనే ఎక్కువ దొరికేది. అక్కడ దొరికితే ఇక అక్కడ ఒక ఇంట్లో దొరికితే దాని తర్వాత వార్డు దగ్గర ఒక బస్సు ఉండిద్ది, అక్కడ కొన్ని దొరికితే తర్వాత పక్కనే ఇది
ఎవరికి
ట్రంక్
తెలుసు
ఉండిద్ది, దానిలో
అక్కడ ఎన్ని
దొరుకుతాయి.
దొరుకుతాయో.
నా ఫార్జెడ్ ఐటమ్స్ అయిపోయినట్టుంది మొత్తం. పంచ్ కార్డ్
నాండి మెసేజ్
రెడీ అప్ అవుతావా?
ఒక్క నిమిషం ఉంటావా? ఒక్క నిమిషం
లక్ష్మణ్ అన్న
ఒక్క నిమిషం ఉంటావా? ఒక్క నిమిషం. ఎందుకంటే నేను చిన్న సెట్టింగ్ చేసిన కానీ ఇదే చెత్త అయిపోయింది. అప్పటి నుంచి అదే చేసుకుంటూ కూర్చున్నా స్ట్రీమ్లో కూర్చొని.
మైక్ అన్నాడు దొబ్బుతాను. ఇయర్ ఫోన్స్ మైక్ కాదు.
అది ఏదో తీసి పక్కన దింగు.
నాకు వినపడదు.
కమెంట్ రీఫండ్ చేయొచ్చారా? రీఫండ్ చేయొచ్చేలాగుంటే ఈరోజు నేను ఏం కొన్నా
అనుకున్నా కానీ బొంగులేలా
Manic is the greatest.
మంచి ప్యాక్ వస్తే బాగుంటుంది. ఒక 1000 మీబాక్స్ వచ్చేసి.
యశ్వంత్ అన్న, హలో యశ్వంత్ అన్న. కానీ యశ్వంత్ అన్న బ్యానర్ భలే ఉండదు అయ్యా.
మాస్క్ తీసేవయ్యా.
ఏం బాగుంటుంది?
బ్యానర్
ఏ బ్యానర్? నాదే. అదే
ఎల్లో కలర్ బాగోదు. ఇదేంటి బ్లాక్ పెట్టుకోవాలి.
బ్లాక్ పెట్టుకుంటే బా నీ మైక్
ఈ కాంబోకి బాగాలేదు కానీ పొలారిటీ ఫేస్ చూడు ఎంత బాగుందో.
చేయడం ఒక
ఈ దీంతో చూడు ఈ హెయిర్ స్టైల్ ఎంత బాగుంది.